gentlemen, what's going on today, man? Listen. Week 3. What a week it was. Let's talk about what everybody already wants to talk about, right? The Miami Dolphins, 70 points over the Broncos. What a sad excuse for a football team. The first team since 1966 to score 70 points. By the third quarter, they already had their backups in and still went off for another 4 touchdowns before the end of the game. Let's look at Devin Achane, right? Number 1 on the waiver wire list. It's just the backup. Mostert and Achane both had 4 TDs. Incredible. All right, let's just air out the other issue, okay? Let's talk about the elephant in the room, okay? By elephant, I'm talking about that big old trunk Travis Kelce swinging over there in Kansas City, okay? He's smacking Taylor Swift across the face with that fucking thing. You see your knees already? Oh, fuck. Yo, Taylor Swift is getting more attention than the entire NFL over that one fucking clip of her hanging out with Travis Kelce's mom up in the skybox. Of course she's in the VIP box. Have you seen the memes about Jackson Mahomes trying to climb up there to get a TikTok with her? Fuck that guy. Hilarious. Zach, your team's so bad, you literally need to have a 12-year-old superstar JoJo Siwa wannabe in the crowd to even get any recognition. Can we get it together over here? What an awesome way to kick it off. What a week of matchups. Yet again, injury-riddled lineups everywhere. Heavy hitters, close margins. I mean, you're talking 1-point deficits here and there. And of course, huge blowouts because some idiots can't remember to start their lineup. Let's kick it off with a surprise guest this week. Coming at you live from down under. Down south.
Parker Valley's finest. How y'all doing? You already know the name. All right, no introductions. Your moms love me. Your sisters want to get with me. I'm everybody's favorite white boy. All right, coming at you live here from New Orleans, Canal and Bourbon Street. You know, had to come see one of my dread brothers from New Orleans because everything is easy, baby. Leave it up to Wheezy, baby. Week 3 suffered the first loss. The $5 foot long. All right. Nick doesn't do anything right. He does make a good chicken parm though. I will give him that. The first 3 weeks, it's not too bad. A little bit of competition, all right. But some of your teams are below water, lower than the city of New Orleans when Katrina hit. I think the biggest news that in week 3, Kelce and Swift confirmed. I'm not talking Kelce and Swift in Philly. We know. We saw the photos. We saw the New Balance 550s on Taylor's feet in the suite. She's already got bruises on her knees from Kelce hitting it. You know he had to score a touchdown. Holmes wasn't gonna let it go. Kelce had a, hey brother, I need one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, good job, Trav. All right, let's go ahead and talk about it because I know everybody's just dying to talk that shit. Broncos got blown up by 50. How the fuck do you lose by 50? I think it all stems back from Sean Payton last year saying Tua's going to get benched halfway through the season for Teddy Bridgewater. First matchup after that, Tua dropped 70. Broncos have scored 69 fucking points all year. Hey, Denver, what are y'all doing? All right, guys, here we are on Canal Street in the back. There's a little trolley. Canal, you drop the C, it's going to be anal because I'm playing Ashton. Week 4, the 0-3 Ashton. You're too busy going to raves, EDCs, getting mushroom tattoos. That's your lineup. What are you doing? Just be better, kid. Be better. You know, I do gotta say one thing. We're in New Orleans. It's home of Mardi Gras. Hey, Luke, Mardi Gras season. Show me your tits. And as always, fuck you, Zach. Stay classy, San Diego. Dragging out.
That is correct. DJ got his ass whooped by yours truly this week. 173 to 126, the final score. This dumbass forgot to take Brandon Ayuk out of his starting lineup before Thursday night. They play on Thursday? Tough to come back from that start already. But of course, he had different things on his mind. Traveling and going on solo trips and backpacking across America. Thanks for the chicken parm shout out. You know, Chef Boyard Dukes be throwing it down in the kitchen all day. I'm Date Nick. Nice to meet me. How do you like your eggs in the morning? Talk about the highest scoring team in the league. The Dolphins shut down the Broncos. Tua Tagovailoa, 4 TDs. 39 points from my quarterback, 22 points from Zach Moss, Devontae Adams with 42 points. WR1, ladies and gentlemen, from the Raiders of all teams. DJ with 32 points from Lamar Jackson, not nearly enough. As a matter of fact, the second highest scoring person on his team was his defense. Bills D with 31. Other than that, the rest of his team couldn't combine to fill anybody's shoes, let alone DJ's size 6.5s. Yours truly improves to 2-1, and $5 footlong, first place. Who'da thunk? I did. Matchup number 2, Luke versus Raymond. Luke once again finds himself in a battle of wits, a 1-point game, except this time, Luke comes out on top. 126 to 125, Luke takes out Game of Mahomes. Raymond tries to strive ahead with Patrick Mahomes at the helm, of course. He gets 16 points from Michael Pittman Jr., 18 from James Conner. Other than that, not a lot of hope there. Christian McCaffrey proves week in and week out why he is RB1. Mike Williams, 25 points, 7 receptions, 121 yards, and 6 points with a TD. But unfortunately, Mike Williams has officially been placed on IR, out for the season. Huge loss. Injuries continue to just riddle everybody's lineups. The NFL is on top of its head right now. I don't understand what's going on. Luke locks in Jaguars defense, right? Playing against Houston. Easy win. Should get some at least double-digit points from Jags D. -4. Negative points. That's what I was talking about last week. Do you sit him or do you start him? It seems that defense is the easiest spot in your lineup to go negative for points. Luckily though, Luke skates by with that 1-point win. 126 to 125 over Ray. Matchup number 3 is dad versus son, with Travis taking out his eldest, 159 to 136 over Ashton. 27 points for Deshaun Watson, 32 points from Tyreek Hill, 9 receptions, 157 yards, and 1 of the 69 touchdowns that the Dolphins scored on Sunday. Ashton gets 24 points each from his receivers, with Deebo Samuel and Amari Cooper stepping in. Even George Kittle had a decent outing this weekend, but wasn't enough. 136 to 159, and Ashton falls to 0-3 on the season. Got to dig yourself out of that hole, brother.
He doesn't have time. He doesn't want the smoke, all right?
Matchup number 4, Zach versus Jason. Now let's talk about Jason's lineup first, only because he's on the losing end this week. Jason starts Keenan Allen, who has one of the most Hall of Fame performances we've seen from a veteran in how many years? 18 receptions on 20 targets, 215 yards, and a passing touchdown. Didn't even catch one in the end zone, but threw one instead. 49 fantasy points from the veteran. Incredible. It looks like with Austin Eckler out and losing Mike Williams is only going to increase his value. They need Austin Eckler back bad. Jamar Chase finally has not an above average, not an average, just a better than the first 2-week outing. 26 points, 12 receptions, 141 yards. This is what you drafted him in the first round to be. This is why you put so much investment in that pick. And it took till week 3 to pay off. Hopefully he can continue it, but we got to make sure Joe Burrow is healthy, still dealing with that leg injury, and still hobbling around on one foot. Another negative defensive outing from the Cowboys. They get -2, and Justin Fields is just amateur hour. That guy can't fucking throw the ball to save his life. I mean, he is all the time in the pocket and just proceeds to fucking lose his mind. I don't know where he's at. What the fuck he's doing? He's just Ricky Bobby out there with, I don't know what to do with my hands. That gets 35 points from Kirk Cousins, who is the best value draft, I don't know, in the last half decade easily. You're getting him in the 11th, 12th round, and the guy is outshining all these rookies and continues to just put up huge points. I mean, when you're the guy throwing to Justin Jefferson, you better be putting up big points every week. Double digits from Alexander Madison, finally, even though Zach was trying to get rid of him, trading him a couple weeks ago. DK Metcalf and Christian Kirk with double digits. Even Gabe Davis found the end zone again this week. Zach beats Jason 166 to 136, moves to 2-1 on the season.
Fuck you, Zach.
Our last matchup of the week, matchup number 5, another landslide victory this week. Jolo takes out Tyler 170 to 120. 50 points. Justin Herbert, 405 yards passing, 3 TDs, 43 fantasy points. And who else but the RB1A, because there were 2 RB1s this week, RB1A Raheem Mostert, 1,000,000 yards on the ground, 1,000,000 yards through the air, and 4 TDs. Absolute stunner, 45 points. Tyler gets civilian outings from Josh Jacobs and Najee Harris, and unfortunately has to start Baker Mayfield. Tyler, I got Jalen Hurts on the block, man. Let's talk. Give me a call. Jalen Waddle with a goose egg. Drake London playing underwhelming football in Atlanta with the rest of his team. Jolo improves to 2-1 with a 170-120 victory over Tyler this week. And we've come to my favorite part, announcing this week's high score back-to-back. Yours truly, baby. $5 footlong with 173 points maintains the title and takes over as the season high score as well. Your team low score coming out of week 3, unfortunately. Mr. Orange Crush backing the worst team in the NFL. Tyler, 120 points. Make sure you wait till the end if you haven't already. You'll see the week highs and lows and the season high and low score, of course, with a little honorable mention at the end, just for fun, because the commissioner's got to get his kicks too. I hope you're enjoying watching these videos as much as I am enjoying putting them out. I'm learning this editing software. It's taken me fucking couple hours to put this shit together, but it's worth it. It's hilarious. I enjoy it. I'm gonna keep them coming as much as I can throughout the rest of the season. Thank you to Chaco Dave as being our guest appearance this week. I'm looking forward to getting more of you on the video. Let me know if you want to be next. Hit me up if you have some things you want to say, some shit you want to talk, or anything to get off your chest, okay? Not on your chest, Luke, off your chest. Jesus Christ, sick fuck. Thanks as always for checking in. I gotta go. I got a chicken parm in the oven I need to get out. No, that's not a euphemism. See you guys next week. Commish out.
I'm only here so I don't get fined.